Nathan, disappointing, frustrating. Your emotions on 90 minutes against Preston this afternoon?
Yeah, it's frustrating, really. Frustrating for a number of reasons. One, we can see the poor goal. Well, they can see it's a good goal. Two, we've had enough opportunities to have got something from the game. We've had enough chances, clear-cut chances, opportunities, balls in around the box, set plays. Enough of the game to have got something from it, and then just the flow of the game was obviously really frustrating for us and stuff. I said to the players before, look, we get the first goal because it's very difficult to chase a game in this weather, in the current climate, and I don't mean the current climate as in just the weather. I mean, the way football is played at the minute, in terms of how much it takes time to do everything. As soon as you get ahead, then it's very difficult to really generate the tempo, and that was frustrating today on all levels.
I mean, they'd set a marker early on with some of the time, the delays over set pieces and throw-ins and the like, and the goal as going against us didn't help, did it?
Well, no, you can't, because then they're not going to be in any rush to do anything. And look, and rightly so. That's up to them. It's up to the others to be able to deal with that. But it's just frustrating at the minute in terms of. Bournemouth exactly the same. We're trying to Birmingham was exactly the same. We're just trying to generate tempo to win a game and stuff, and it's very, very difficult. We're the only ones trying to create it. But the fact that we conceded, then of course they were never going to be in any hurry. So I think something has to be done. But if we'd scored at first and taken one of our chances and stuff, I don't think we'd be sitting there moaning about it.
You talked about taking chances, some of them that cropped up in the first half. Alan Campbell's had a good strike, and Carlton Morris has headed wide, but the big turning point was perhaps towards the end of the first half, potentially a penalty on Elijah, foul on him? Yeah,
Elijah was clipped and things and went down, but that's fine. But after that, we've had chances. Second half, Coley's had a great chance. Alan Campbell's had a wonderful chance. It doesn't look as good. It didn't look as good as actually till we see it back. It's a wonderful chance. Elijah's gone down the line, and I don't think. And then we've had so many opportunities to cross. We've put 3 strikers on at the end of the game and keep hitting the first man. So we really need to be better. We really need to be a bit more fluent. We really need to have a little bit more about us, because I said if we do, then look, we're a good side. And at the minute it's not quite clicking for us. And we're having a bit of a tough time. But we were by far the better side against Birmingham here. I felt we did enough to get something from the game today. So it's just these small margins which we're coming out on the wrong side of at the minute.
And just talk to us, there was a couple of changes. So first of all, Carlton coming back in, Rhys Burke starting his first championship game, but missing out Harry Cornick, we believe that through injury today, and Luke Berry as well missing out.
Yeah, look, it's just things from Tuesday. I've been pillaged for changing the team, but we've lost 5 players from the team. Literally 5 players that started the game can't play this weekend. We lost Harry Cornick yesterday in training. He's fully fit going into the training session, and he just felt something in the training session, so that ruled him out of today. So we're having a frustrating time really, because we've got big players: Harry, Fred, Alfie Doughty, Berry, Ruddock. All these are out at the minute. Obviously Ruddock's has been long term, so it's not just from today. But we're really missing some real game changers and some real pace and athleticism and stuff. And that's what we're looking forward to getting back.
And an opportunity though for Elliot Thorpe to play his first championship game for Luton.
Yeah, and look, he did really well in midweek. We've seen quite a lot of him in pre-season and what he can do, and we just felt he might provide a spark and things. We felt we were controlling the ball in terms of that, so we put Bree back in to give us an extra impetus going forward, and Thorpe, and look, he put 1 or 2 good balls in. It's just we couldn't quite get the goal. It's frustrating really, because Tuesday was exactly the same. I mean, I know we went out of the cup and there's a lot of negativity, but we should have been out of sight against Newport. We should have been out of sight. The chances we had, the opportunities we had, for 50 minutes we were outstanding, for 70 we were good, and then we went ragged late on. We chased it, but literally, our performance levels have been decent, but we haven't won a game yet, and that's the thing.
Obviously a really hot afternoon out there. You made the double change in the second half, but then you opted to leave those 11 out there for the remainder until very late on. Your thoughts on the potential of making other changes? Was it a case you wanted to try and keep that momentum with what you'd got out there?
Well, I didn't think there was loads wrong. It's just we needed to take a chance. We were in the ascendancy. We were never getting pinned back in. We were never we wanted to give a little bit more quality, and Corley provided real quality when he came on. Fair play. We put Cameron on late on because we put 3 up top, so that we when we get in if we can deliver, then we've got 3 strikers that can go and attack it, and so on. It's just we probably just lacked that killer instinct, that little bit of quality today. Because I said there were some real good chances out there, and on another day, we score. Our XG would be decent again. Our performance levels have been fine over the 3 games. It's just we haven't won a game yet.
And the key thing now, regroup, look to Bristol City on Tuesday to look to get that first championship win on the board.
Look, absolutely, and that's what we've got to do. We've got to get that, sooner rather than later, because we don't want it dragging on and stuff. It's a tough month this month, with journeys as much as anything. So we've got to make sure that we are, and we hope we get a couple back as well, because we're stretched again, and we shouldn't be stretched on second week of the normal season. So that's the frustrating thing for us. But look, we'll see.